But Mother Nature even cooperating. A couple of days ago, the forecast said rain today. It's gorgeous. It's picture perfect today here in Toronto. The roof is wide open, and we've got a game here on Canada Day. A lot of speed. They can be dangerous once they are on the base pass, and their all-star this year is Whit Merrifield, a guy who can play a number of different positions.
That is the lineup that Clayton Richard will face today, a lineup that is a very pesky lineup. You mentioned they don't hit a lot of home runs.
In the air to right center field. Hernandez broke back initially. Now comes in into his left to make the catch for the first out of the afternoon.
Nice touch that is.
Good on the Royals for getting with the spirit here today. A one-hopper out to short and a quick flip over to first by Galvis. 2 down.
Their players all became free agents, and they all left.
Yes, he did. Gordon goes around, and it's a 3-up, 3 down. Top of the first for Clayton Richard. Eric Sogard hit .374 in June, 6 for 12 with an OPS of almost 1,300 in this series. And then he's got the Kid Brigade behind him.
His numbers for the season is 2-3, 407 earned run average. He's pitched in 15 games, including 7 starting plays. Third best in the American League. That swing and miss.
And how about that? Lines one into center field for a leadoff base hit.
Happy July for Eric Sogard.
And he lines a rocket into left center for a base hit. Hamilton giving chase, will cut it off. Sogard on his way to third. Vladdy digging to second, and he's in there with a double.
So there's tied for 4th in that category in the American League.
Popped it up. Another tough sky, a brilliantly sunny day. And we saw the Royals have trouble with that yesterday, but not here as Lopez comes over to make the catch. Ground ball to second. This will get a run home as Sogard comes in to score. Guerrero to third. 1-0 Blue Jays.
Another productive at bat for Cavan Biggio.
Full side of Grichuk. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And the Blue Jays jump out in front 2-0.
Boy, those clutch 2-out hits. They really help out, especially early in the ball game to set the changes your eye level.
Waves at a pitch outside. Sparkman strikes him out, and that'll end the inning. For the Blue Jays, cash in a couple and lead 2-0 at the end of 1.
Draft pick, like you said, Dan, from Stephen A. Austin.
And he's got himself a base hit into left field. Gurriel will cut it off just shy of the track and get it back into second in time to hold Dozier to a single.
He's just basically finishing up his own private spring training.
Double play ball. And they will turn it.
He really keeps the defense on their toes because he throws a lot of strikes.
On Thursday on the 4th of July in Atlanta against the Phillies. As Teoscar Hernandez drills the first pitch of the bottom of the second into the seats and left and makes it 3-0.
I mentioned that Sparkman had given up 10 home runs in 55 innings this season, so he's prone for the long ball. Blue Jays were not wasting any time in this inning. Teoscar jumps on that first pitch fastball, sends it soaring. That ball got out of here in a hurry.
To try to cement himself in all of this going forwards. Freddie Galvis lifts a drive to deep center. Hamilton going back, turns, gone! Galvis goes back-to-back with Teoscar, and it's 4-0.
7th time this season the Blue Jays have been back-to-back home runs, and Freddie Galvis, he's involved in this one. For Galvis, that's his 13th home run. His career high is 20.
Really hasn't seemed to get too down on himself, as well as confidence has stayed pretty good. Nice play down the right field line by Merrifield, taking a base hit away from Sogard.
Christian Yelich, Pete Alonso, the rookie. It's really interesting. And they are going to announce 3 more, so it'll round out the field.
Just looked at the online. It looked like Ronald Acuna is going to be in the home run hitting contest.
Ground ball between third and short, off the glove of Dozier into shallow left. Guerrero on his way to third. Gurriel into second. 3-0 green light, and that's a base hit down the right field line. 2 more runs will score. Biggio on his way to second and in there with a double. He lines a ball to left field, and that's down for a base hit. Biggio getting the wave. The throw will be cut. The run will score. Now Grichuk is hung up. He'll be tagged out in a rundown, but not before an RBI single plates another run. And the Blue Jays have a 7-0 lead at the end of 2. Up the middle, Galvis has it, spins, fires to first, and he got him. What a good play by Freddie Galvis.
Again, when you throw strikes and you keep that infield engaged, they're on their toes and they're ready to make plays behind you. And that
traditional Blue Jays blue. In the stands here this afternoon, Billy Hamilton, the batter. Biggio got to hurry with Hamilton, and he'll get him. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Royals. LA has better weather in the winter than we have up here. You know, if you really want to split hairs.
Hey, they play indoors.
Yeah. Hernandez with a pop-up at a shallow right. Merrifield there, too.
Is that when you play on a winter in Canada, the entire country supports you.
Yep. Galvis, who's already homered once today, has homered again. Number 14 on the season for Galvis.
I think Freddie likes Canada today.
But let's see where they are towards the end of the season.
Jansen got jammed just a bit and sends a fly ball to the edge of the track at left to retire the side.
Young players. You've got to have a few key guys that are around that set a beautiful example for you.
For me,
to handle yourself like a pro.
Base hit into left field for Nicky Lopez.
How do you act on a team plane? How do you act on the road? How do you act at the hotel? And what can complement that core? Whether it's a player in a position or a player in the presence in the clubhouse program, they'd bring him right back.
Into right center field, and that ball is going to be down for a base hit. 1 run will come into score. Hernandez gets it back into the infield to hold Soler to a long single. Dozier to third, and it's 8-1.
Home, first to home.
And a base hit into left field for Cuthbert. Will cash in another run to make it 8-2. Up the middle, that's another base hit. Soler around third. He'll come in to score. Going first to third on the play is Cuthbert as the throw came back into second, and the Royals get another run. Biggio shading the right hand, hitting Maldonado up the middle. And a swing and a miss to get him and retire the side. The Royals, though, do get 3. 8-3 now going to bottom 4. The Royals, again, you can see the maple leaf on their jerseys, honoring Canada Day here in Toronto. Ryan Flynn comes out of the bullpen for Kansas.
He's had a couple of good at-bats so far in this game.
Friday, he saw 7 pitches in 4 at-bats. They've just been jamming him. Now he takes another slugging percentage. He's slugging .821 on non-fastballs, so he's become a very good breaking ball hitter.
Back, but if it goes there again, he's going to hit one hard.
Hits it hard, a base hit into right field. Guerrero is getting the wave home. He'll score. Gurriel around to third. Biggio has his 4th RBI of the ball game.
You just can't give good hitters that many opportunities.
Ground ball in the hole. Arteaga with a long throw to first. Not in time. Run will score 10-3.
Guys like Biggio and Gurriel and Guerrero and Tellez, you're doing that.
Ground ball to second should be 2, and it is to end the inning. Well, the Blue Jays with 2 more runs. Biggio's now driven in 4, and it's 10-3 Jays at the end of 4. And here's the speedster Billy Hamilton leading off the top of the 5th against Clayton Richard. Lofts one down the right field line, foul territory, and a nice play made by Grichuk.
He is such an underrated defender.
It has been with his off-speed pitches. He's kept Merrifield off the bases today. He's 0 for 2, but he lines the ball hard down the left field line and off the wall on the fly. And a Merrifield who runs well is into second base with a 1-out double. also have a better record than Boston right now. Nice play by Richard. Stayed with it. Third out. Man left on second. Blue Jays by 7.
4 RBIs altogether. Gurriel, Guerrero. Randall Grichuk has had a good day so far today.
Teoscar Hernandez, who homered earlier in the game, he's got a base hit. That's a fair ball. Just inside the bag down the line. Hernandez on his way to third, and Galvis with his 3rd extra base hit of the game.
They continue to pound Kansas City pitching.
Nobody would be offended, so good on Ned. And a swing and a miss to get Sogard for the 2nd out. Maybe for 3rd week, I think, in the big leagues. To right field, Merrifield back, but it's playable. And that'll retire the side. The Jays get a couple on to start the inning, but can't cash them in. Still 10-3.
For the Expos in 1970.
How great was it to see the old Expos unis right there? And the Washington Nationals are going to wear them this week, aren't they?
Yeah.
Going to wear the old blue.
Starts have been an improvement.
Ground ball to the left side. Guerrero snaps the throw to second, one back to first in time. That was not your tailor-made garden variety double play, but the Blue Jay infield does a nice job. Down to the foul poles, more and more teams one by one with a couple more injuries this year. And then we'll see by next year if more teams extend that netting. Good inning for Richard. Good double play turned by the infield.
The edge walk, yeah.
We did the edge walk, and it brought back memories or nightmares. I don't know.
High throw will sail down the line, and Gurriel is aboard.
And Gurriel didn't make any move towards second.
The bat swag there. You can see it moving around like that. There's another hit. They calmed it down just a little bit, and that's when the power started coming for him.
Randall Grichuk has 3 hits and 3 RBIs today. Randall Grichuk has 4 hits and 4 RBIs today. What a day for Grichuk.
How about the middle of the lineup?
Ain't on the fun yet. He is 0 for 3. One hopper out to second, and that is the 2nd double play that Tellez has hit into this afternoon. Hernandez strikes out, and the inning is over. Another run for the Jays, though, and they now lead 11-3 at the end of 6. Done, and here's David Phelps.
David Phelps has been in the big leagues since 2012. He has pitched with the Yankees.
Left center field, Gurriel racing over, dives, and it's in and out of his glove. Maldonado on his way to second base, and he'll be in there. Terrific effort by Lourdes, but just couldn't squeeze it.
Well, the Blue Jays by design are playing their outfield.
Just decent. Called out on strikes.
Tribute.
With Merrifield lifts one into right center, and it's dropping for a base hit. Maldonado will come in to score. RBI single for Merrifield. It's 11-4.
With Merrifield, it just continues to hit, doesn't he? Turns 28.
A pop up for Galvis. Lopez retired. 7th inning stretch at Rogers Center with the Blue Jays leading 11-4.
At bat against him. That was the closest I came, but I did have a 4-homer day.
You can tell the crowd's all excited with what Galvis has done today, but it's a fly ball to right center, one down. A 4-homer day. Everybody around the sport knows who he is. Popped up on the right side of the infield. And the Blue Jays are retired. End of 7, and still a 7-run lead. Now David Phelps came on to work the 7th, but now we see Sam Gaviglio into the game in the 8th.
Second time that Sam has pitched in this.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And the Gaviglio pitch swung on and missed. Got him with a slider down and in.
How are we going to maximize the use of that pitch? And Matt Bushman's done a nice job with this pen.
And Gaviglio locates a fastball down and away at the knees. Dozier thought it was outside, but it's strike 3 call. Willie Peralta checks in.
Peralta pitched in this series. Fastball, slider. Fastball's got a little cutting action to it.
Was prominent.
Good at bat for Gurriel. Fouls off a couple of pitches and then lines one into left for his third hit of the game. Ground ball to second. Shovel to the bag for one. Back to first in time. Biggio didn't think so, judging by his reaction as he crossed the bag. And we'll see if the Blue Jays decide to have a look at it.
You know what? I agree with him. I don't think he was out.
A fly ball to shallow left field, and Gore comes on to make the play. 2 down.
He had 5 hits in the game.
You ever have a 5-hit game?
Me?
Yeah.
I was lucky to get 1 hit in the game.
Rowdy Tellez with his first hit of the afternoon.
I had a 4-hit game once and was pinch hit my 5th time coming up.
Wow. Major leagues?
Yeah.
Who was the manager? No further questions, Your Honor. Ground ball to third, and the short way to force Tellez and to retire the side. We go to the 9th. Leading the Royals 11-4. Sam Gaviglio out for his second inning of work. And first pitch swinging, Cheslor Cuthbert pops one up into the bright blue sky today, and Freddie Galvis is there. 1 down. All kinds of things to talk about. NBA. Lakers tomorrow, Clippers the next day, or Clippers tomorrow, Lakers the next day. Something like that. As Arteaga strikes out 2 down. Ground ball, this should do it. Galvis up with it. And the Blue Jays win it handily. And take 3 out of 4 from the Kansas City Royals, winning today 11-4. Really swinging the bats authoritatively, hitting 3 home runs and so much clutch hitting as well, Tabby.
I love that they came out right away starting to swing the bats. They scored 2 runs.